Good morning. Happy Monday. I am just getting ready. I'm gonna keep it very casual today. I'll probably change my top, but I'm just gonna like relax. Tonight we have our call with our potential DJ, and then we have to get groceries for the week. So we'll probably go to Fred Meyer tonight. That is like super close to us, and we honestly don't go there. We Instacart every now and then, but we kind of got off our Fred Meyer game, and they are quite affordable comparatively. Obviously, I think Trader Joe's is probably the best, like for the quality of the food, best bang for your buck. But we don't really need to go to Trader Joe's for anything specific today or this week, so I'm just gonna go to Fred Meyer and get everything we need done. I am definitely PMSing. I am breaking out. I have like a pimple on my upper lip, and everything is sore. If you know, you know. So I'm just going through it, and I want a really simple day. So I have client work to get done. I'm going to just kick into high gear with a little bit of projects that I do have for the week, so I can really like balance and focus some attention on wedding planning. Going to be a room block link that comes through today. I need to send it to all of our family members so they can start booking, and then maybe other details as far as like the rehearsal dinner goes, planning all of that, picking all the furniture and the layout. DJ we're looking at has extensive work in like sound and lighting, so hopefully he will be a really good pick for having live music. All right, this is the fit, and then this is gonna be what I wear. I'm wearing this new top that I got at Target. Oh, it's so cozy. Yes. I fill my water bottle. This was $8, and typically a little one that's like down to here is $8. And I go through them so quickly that I was like, I don't care what flavor it is. I've tried the like nut butter ones. There's like a little bit more flavor, but it's okay. I gotta be cheap sometimes, and I don't really care. I also reloaded on the dang coconut chips. It is lunchtime. I am making 2 pieces of toast. I'm gonna do an egg on one, like a fried egg, and then cottage cheese on the other. It might sound disgusting to some people, but I live, laugh, love. I'm gonna do some everything but the bagel, pepper. This looks so good. Some apple, and then I put tapatio, everything but the bagel, pepper, and hot sauce, yeah, and then cheese, pepper, and hot sauce. It's just easy, very filling, some protein, you know. I'm gonna take a little emergency. I tend to get paranoid that I'm getting sick, but I just do it to just keep my fears at bay, even if I'm not. It's a good habit to eat into. I have not received any wedding emails yet on this Monday. Chelsea, I'm going to eat and drink up, and I'm being pretty productive, so I'm gonna go try to get more work done. Oh my god, also, they did the fire alarm testing today, which like has to be done. So happy they do it. But I don't remember or recall being here for the last one, but it went off like 7 times, and it's so loud. And then like, I thought it was just once, like they were gonna come in and do it, but it caught me so off guard that I swear I had like a heart attack. But that's been my morning, so very interesting. I've been watching little ghosty shows. I think it's called Haunted Asylum. It's with the Tennessee Wraith Chasers. They are so iconic. I just can't get enough of them. Country boys, not really my thing, but very iconic, very entertaining. So I had them on while I was working, and I am gonna put on Murder Mystery Makeup Monday with Bailey Sarian, and just some other vlogs to catch up on. So, all right, it's time to update. I did a little bit last weekend, and then I was gazing over it, and I was like, oh my god, I actually did like 4 of these things. And I've been making a master document on Google Docs, Google Sheets. So I'm just gonna correlate everything, correspond, organize. We're gonna make sure that everything matches and that there's nothing missing. I feel like this wall is quite small compared to the lines and the rows that I have on my Google Sheets. So we'll see if we can maybe buff this up a little bit, see what happens. updated wall. It looks a lot more beefed up to what I kind of envisioned in my mind. And I got emails in from our hotel as I was making it, so I just added another thing right here. We need to finalize our layout and event details because that is when they're going to be due, about 3 weeks out, so that they know exactly where to put the furniture and everything. And she sent over a really fun like builder where you can build your layout. So I think I'm gonna play around with that for a few minutes here, and I'm very excited. All right, friends, it is later. We have our haul. Fred Meyer is fucking expensive. I thought it was cheaper. Didn't turn out to be that way. Look at how long our receipt is. And this is just stuff for like weekly run. Some different recipes I'm making. Jared is trying to put frozen stuff away. We got a bag of chicken for him and some fresh salmon fillets for me. And lots of yummy veg. I have a whole plan. We're gonna do butternut squash soup from my ring designer, actually, Valerie Madison. She posted this recipe on her personal story, and I want to try it. So I got enough, I think. She said 6 to 8 cups, so that's a lot. And I also picked up like some diced onion, carrot for that. And then I'm also gonna be making a little toast. So I got baby arugula. Parsley, I'm gonna make a sauce for like the fish and the chicken. I think that'll be good. You need a Granny Smith or a green apple for the soup. That's very interesting. I'm excited to see. Other veggies and fruits. Picked us up 2 Vive Immunity Boost shots. This is my favorite. I like that brand, and it's like sweet. It's not just like harsh. I also got some ground nutmeg for the soup. Excited about this. This is garlic La Brea Bakery bread, roasted garlic bread sliced. This is just so good for toast. So I've been using, like today, I made the cottage cheese on it. I took the cottage cheese, like some hot sauce and some arugula. So yummy. The perfect amount of blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. We just get tins of them and they sit around. We only eat a little bit of it. So I think this is the perfect amount for my little yogurt bowls in the morning. I got lemon and cream and mango for my Greek yogurts. I also needed like some cooking things like red wine vinegar, more heavy cream. Needed veggie broth for the soup. And then we're gonna try this caramelized onion and herbs boursin. I'm excited. We've only had the garlic one or whatever it is. I have to get some more sliced cheddar and some more Mexican blend cheese for our various meals. Then they had 2 for $3 pastas from their private selection brand. So got farfalle and cavatappi. I also picked up some Tabasco for one of the sauces I'm gonna make. We went through these mezzetta sliced tamed jalapeno peppers, so good. I guess there's different types. This is medium, so I purchased the mild last time. I didn't know there were like options, so it like basically had no kick to it. So we're gonna go for medium this time. I needed some tartar sauce, so I got that for my fish, and then Jared got Lowry's seasoned salt, and apparently it's good for making different things. And then a project that we're gonna tackle tomorrow is organizing bachelorette rehearsal dinner and wedding decor and items that we need to pack and hit the road with in October. So I bought this like moving tape, and I'm just gonna use this to create, we don't have like any duct tape. I'm gonna put this on the top of some plastic tubs and then use permanent marker to like label them. Just so the tubs themselves don't get ruined by me like writing different wedding things on them. So you can label them. And then I have, it's like becoming a problem. I have a lot of stuff that's like stacking up on these chairs and making our place look disgusting. Because it's like our neon sign that I won in the giveaway. My like different dresses, like I'm having Etsy stuff start to come in. So I just need to start organizing my life. I'm gonna feel so much better. And like I said, I'm trying to get everything checked off the list as much as possible before the wedding. I'd like to just get stuff done. So, we had our call with our DJ and it went so well. Well, I guess one of the DJs. He's like the person who organizes stuff. Then we will have a call with our DJ, and we have multiple calls leading up to the wedding. Our first will probably be in springtime. And it sounds like a good fit. I'm really excited.
No,
Jared is so excited about having the DJ.
Oh yeah, no, I'm ready for transitions and everything. And
oh my god, yeah, and he's gonna MC the whole thing.
yeah, and it's actually really nice to get a feel of what the actual DJ will do.
Yeah.
Other than what we had.
Other than just like DJing. I think it was really interesting to get a sneak peek into how much they do.
Yeah.
And how much you can fuck up your event if you don't have one. So, pro tip, don't be like us. I mean, like, if you literally don't have money, and that's what I told him on the phone, it's great for people who literally don't have money and can only do, like, a playlist. But if you have money and you're, like, trying to allocate vendors that you should spend money on, it can make or break your event if you don't have a good DJ. And they're literally hosting everything, emceeing everything, coordinating with vendors, like, hey, we're gonna do this at this time, be ready for this, like the photographer and the caterer. And then they're giving personalized pep talks to people who are giving speeches and like making everything flow. And if you don't know, our friends are doing a live performance for our first dance, and we like really need like the mixer, and we have like instruments and everything.
Yeah.
So I think it's worth it. And I think he's going to add his own personal touch. He's going to take our songs that we've picked, and then he's going to, like, add in. So you may see Usher's Yeah on the dance floor at our wedding.
I don't know.
If you know, you know. If you saw the TikTok, it's kind of funny. But he has 2 computers. One is just a backup in case things get ruined. It's so iconic. So very good investment, and only a couple grand. Like, I see that now, like, I'm just throwing money out like it's fucking candy. But it's a cheaper of the many vendors that we're going with, so really good. So that's our update. We're gonna enjoy the rest of our night. We got some takeout and we're just gonna relax. But I will see you tomorrow. We're gonna do the little fun project of organizing everything and just starting those bins. So I think it's gonna be really good. All right, guys, it's the next morning. We are gonna start funneling stuff into the bins. Friends, it's later on. We have 2 packages from Etsy for bachelorette stuff and / rehearsal dinner, I guess. So let's open. Yeah, this is the banner for the bachelorette party that's gonna go on the table. I really hope it's long enough. We'll have to see. What's really hard is that we don't have the specs for anything, so I'm just kind of like eyeballing stuff. This should be like 6 feet long though. It's a banner that has like the racing flag on it, so that's great. I'm gonna just keep this in here. The idea is to have it like across like the edge of the table, so we'll see. But this box has quite a few things. Okay, cute little wrapping paper, branded wrapping paper. Yes, girly pop. All right, so here's the backdrop. This is great that it has like a reusable box to put it back in, because I do want to take it out and just kind of eyeball like how big it is. Okay, that's not wide enough, so I think we're gonna have to order 2. But the vibe is exactly what I was thinking. And then I ordered 2 different banners. They are custom. Yeah, just trust me, it does say what it's supposed to say. So that is for the rehearsal dinner. I think the next step would be to order our backdrop stand also, so we can like hang it up and see like how it looks. So that is very exciting. I'm very happy with all of these. We are gonna whip up some burgers just for some food for dinner, and then that's it for me today. I've been doing so many productive things. So productive. I got our like tentative layout designed with our hotel for the rehearsal. It's looking great. Love her ideas. I chatted with the restaurant that's doing the batch, the drag queen hostess who's organizing the drag show, the DJ. I paid the DJ. We're finalizing multiple things. Many contracts are in the works. And yeah, things are going good. Hoping to maybe have a design update this week. I'm excited for everything I could accomplish though. I think we picked out the dessert that we want to have for the rehearsal dinner. We love Blue Star Donuts in Portland. I know you've probably heard of Voodoo Donuts, but that's like not the locals' favorite. That's kind of like an iconic Portland staple, but Blue Star is like one of the locals' favorite. Actually like really, really good, high quality. I would say they're more on like the gourmet end of donuts, but so fire. I think one of my favorites is like blueberry basil, and they have really good all sorts of different flavors, and they were the same cost as like a local cupcake shop. I figured since they're gourmet, they'll probably be like $100 a dozen or whatever, but they weren't. So I think we're gonna do like 2 dozen of those. Very, very excited. I think it's gonna be good. We ordered one more order on Amazon for like the chafing supplies for all of the food warming. I got ribbon for some of the balloons that will be coming very soon, because some have like a satin thick like ribbon bow, which I loved for the rehearsal. But for the batch, I just want like the thin ribbon, and I know 2 of them don't have it. The other 2 come with it. So just different things I'm trying to DIY. And then I'm also gonna get balloon weights, which are pretty handy. They're just like, I think these are like ceramic. They're pretty nice, but it's like a pack of like 12 or something for $9 on Amazon. So I have that in my cart. And yeah, there's like a couple more things. I also ordered the dress for the engagement shoot, so hopefully that works out. Lots of different things on the horizon. Good morning. Happy day. Happy Wednesday. I am working on some content for TikTok and Reels. I'm doing some wedding content and then a day in my life as per usual. I won this girl's Amazon gift card giveaway on her like mini vlog on TikTok. I have been a loyal follower now for like, I think at least a few weeks, like a month or something. And she hid a puppy dog emoji in her video, and whoever commented and found it first won. And I caught her video like a couple minutes after it had been uploaded. So I was like, where's the puppy dog? And I told her, I hope you know it's going to a good cause because I am buying wedding gear out the wazoo. Like necessary things. So it's going to a great cause. We're going to make a yogurt bowl. It is the morning. It is 9 o'clock. I took the shower. And like I said, I've been recording content. We have our sheets going in the washer. So that's great for us. And I have one client call at 11. So I'm just gonna try to get everything I can done right now. I'm gonna use my little berry trio, and we're gonna go in with the lemon and cream today. All right, it has been a day of work. I just noticed our blind is like totally crooked on this window. Anyway, that's a future me problem. I have had a very successful, very productive day of client work. I just feel so good, and like I'm gonna give myself a cutoff and give myself permission to rest. So I need to get out of the house and get some fresh air. I'm gonna take a little walk down the street to our local Starbucks and just get a little pick-me-up, and then I'm going to start on my butternut squash green apple soup. I really hope it is delish. I trust anything Valerie Madison has to sell me on, so I'm very excited for that. So we're going to get in our little cooking mood. Got my iced caramel macchiato. Got an Amazon package. Oh yeah, it's just this. Okay, so I was watching one of my favorite vloggers. She mentioned that Touchland has 3 packs on Amazon. They're sold as a set. Iconic. So this is the Blossom pack. I liked these scents the most. This is the Pure Lavender, Vanilla Blossom, and Rainwater. So I'll give one to Jared. I just love these. I know, I'm a sellout. I just really like the trendy shit. So I'm going to use that. I placed an order for more rehearsal dinner stuff and all that good stuff. I do need to order more of the streamer backdrops for Bachelorette. So don't let me forget that. And then I have one more supply order with like the bud vases and everything that I need to supply for the rehearsal dinner and all of that good stuff. I put on TikTok and we're going to start cooking.
not gonna know what it is.
Jared is trying to spoil his Valentine's surprise. Wow, turned out so good. Val really knows what she'd be doing. I think I may have put too much cayenne. She just said to taste, so I just kind of went cray-cray. But it's really good. Very butternut squash forward. Just letting you know. Can't taste the apple. I may have put too much butternut squash too, but I put 6 cups.
In the recipe.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's just a very like fall-y tasting soup. Maybe not the best for someone who doesn't like pumpkin-y or squash flavors, but oh, so good. Paired it with grilled cheese as per usual. Thanks to my sous chef for cooking the grilled cheese and for blending up the soup. But yeah, he has something special planned for next week, so he's keeping it a secret.
It's gonna be more complex than I think I've ever cooked before.
Oh, I'm excited.
Good morning, happy Thursday. I decided I'm going to be a little healthier. I know we were on our grind towards the end of the year, and we really did a lot through summer. And Jared and I were chatting last night, and we have been seeing, you know, the 75 hard that's like blowing up on TikTok again. And that can come with some risks and consequences medically that doctors have advised, like maybe not do it. It's also not very sustainable or realistic for the average person. So I'm going to do my own version. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do one 45-minute workout every day. The original plan has 2. I think it's very unrealistic. I don't have that time. I run a business, so I'm gonna do one 45-minute type of movement, whether it's like a high, like pace brisk walk, we're gonna do yoga or dancing, something like that, depending on the weather. I'm so excited for like afternoon, like, you know, mini hikes and stuff as it gets warmer. So we'll do some of that. We have our Discover Pass. If you don't know, that's like what you need in Washington State to access like all the state parks and stuff like that. So we'll use that as it warms up. And then the other part is to follow a diet or nutrition plan that works for your goals and like for your personal needs, which I do like how this creator, I think he's like a business guru who made it. I like that he said that instead of like a specific nutritional plan. So I will give him props on that. The rest, not super realistic, that's okay. And for me, I obviously am going to follow a lower carb diet. I'm going to try to keep like every full meal under like 50 carbs and then snacks around like 20, 25. That's just me personally. You can do whatever you want to do. And then drinking water. I have my Stanley. This is the 40-ounce quencher. Really highly recommend. I know everyone's on the de-influencing train right now, but this is like the best thing I've ever received in my life. This is a Christmas present from my sweetie, and it's just my baby. So this is 40 ounces. I'm gonna try to minimum drink 2 of these every day. I know I need to like up my water game. And then the other piece is to like read 10 pages of like a self-improvement book, or like do some journaling or something. I've seen people do that too, so I want to stick to that as well. I have my book on the couch. It's going to be The Body Keeps the Score. I've always wanted to read that, so I'll like kind of debrief each day like what I read about. 10 pages is not a lot, so I might try to like beef it up. I also want to read more, so I think that'll be a good goal. And then you take a progress picture every day. Got that. But those are like the 5 things, and you do it. 75 hard is that you do it hard for 75 days, no stopping, and then if you mess up or fall off the wagon, you have to restart the 75 days. So we will still be following that regimen. Obviously, if we get sick or like our body needs to rest, we didn't get good sleep, I want to honor that. So like I'm not being psychotic with this, but I want to just see, I like really like habits and like having a set like to-do list itemized thing. So I want to see if we can set up like a new habit for ourselves, and Jared is really interested as well. So we kind of have similar goals, but the idea is just to like live a long and happy life, be like our healthiest selves on like our wedding day. It's not to lose weight or anything. Maybe like tone things up would be nice, but like not losing weight. I did, however, lose weight. As you know, I went down like 2 pant sizes. So it definitely works when you take care of yourself and you work out and everything, but I never went into it like even thinking that I would lose that. I'm sure you can see it mainly like in my face. It used to be a lot like more bloated and large. Nothing wrong with that, obviously, but just so you know, you may see my weight fluctuate with doing these like healthier lifestyle things. But just know I'm not weighing myself. That's not like the goal. I will be taking the progress picture because that's part of the challenge. And I think it will be really interesting to like see how my body looks in 75 days. Also, my goal with this is to not lose momentum after 75 days. I would like to do it all the way up until like a couple weeks before my wedding, because I just want to like get in healthier habits with Jared and like have it be a fun couples thing that we do. We also get to like conquer a lot of like wedding chats while we're walking and stuff, and I really like that too. So I hope this inspires you if you're looking to just have healthier habits. But this is like my own version of a 75 hard, more like a 75 soft, if you will. I have a call coming up here in 20 minutes, and then I have another call at 4:30. I think we're gonna use our lunch break to do our 45 minutes of activity. Physically hated that, but that was good. Now we're gonna make some lunch. Very yummy. All right, friends, I read a chapter of this. So good. I slacked. I know I ordered it like the summer and I never got around to reading it, but it is fire. The first chapter, I read like the prologue and then the chapter 1, and chapter 1 is all about like Vietnam War vets, and it's basically told from the perspective of this like doctor, and like his experiences. And so he talks about like early on in his career, like working with war veterans, and I really liked what his like comments on how like traumatized people, or like people who've gone through traumatic events, like superimpose their trauma on like everything around them. And I've definitely noticed that like we all have trauma. Like when we think of traumatized people, we think of like, you know, R-word victims, we think of like war veterans, like things like that. And like some situations are more likely than others, unfortunately, in terms of like types of trauma. But like we all have trauma, even if we haven't gone through like an earth-shattering, life-changing event like that. We all carry like our own little traumas with us, and they're all valid. All trauma is valid. And yeah, it was just really interesting because I definitely see that. Like I talk with my therapist all the time about that, and how I definitely see how like I make decisions or like have an outlook on life because of like my trauma, and I like jump to conclusions and like have irrational fears because like already I have anxiety, like generalized anxiety disorder, so I'm scared about like everything. And then on top of that, I like have trauma with like a fight or flight response that has happened like as far back as like infancy when I was like adopted. And so like things that happened to me definitely like the trigger is from that little girl. And so also we've talked about like, okay, how can I like talk to the little girl, like ask her what she needs, or like what would help her, like kind of trying to heal your inner child, I guess is what people say too. So it's just very interesting. And I have a little notebook here. I got this from the bridal box that I won, personal notes. So I just took time and wrote a page of notes just on like kind of things I just shared here and like in more depth. And then I also went in and like highlighted different like sentences while I was reading. But yeah, it was very good. My lunch was yummy. And now I'm just gonna get back into client work, and I have a call at 4:30, and then we're just gonna have leftover soup and grilled cheese for dinner. Very, very excited about that. And then I think tomorrow we're gonna make healthy dinners for Friday and Saturday. I was already like eating pretty decently, and you know, I developed good exercise habits like in the summer and the fall. But then winter hit, and like, you know, it gets colder, and then there's Vlogmas, and I just kind of fell off. I just think like I was at like the top of my game when I was like really taking care of myself. I've also noticed with like wedding planning that I'm having a hard time like juggling and like reserving time like just to work, and then like getting off the couch and like going out and getting fresh air. Like I'm so stressed and like overconsumed with wedding stuff that I kind of wanted something that would like force me to like take breaks. And I think like what I'm most stressed about is like juggling work and wedding planning. And so like if I can just force myself like 45 minutes to an hour every day to just like completely shut down this thing, it will be really helpful for me and beneficial. So anyway, that's my inspo behind my 75 soft project. Good morning, happy Friday. I made a little granola yogurt bowl. I always want to say smoothie. I'm catching up on vlogs now. I did a Pilates workout, as you saw. That was really good. She was like, if you're like really new, I'd suggest like going to my other ones, like intro, and like beginners does not necessarily mean easy. And it wasn't like terribly hard either. So I feel good about that. I did a 20-minute workout, and then I'm gonna do like a dance workout or some other like YouTube exercise like in a handful of hours. Once it like strikes, I don't know, 1 or 2 and I need like a pick-me-up. I have one call, just a check-in with Joy, my mentor and client, in about half an hour at 10. And then the rest of my day is free. I just need to get client work done. So I'm gonna just work on this little checklist here. We got some packages that came in, so we're gonna do a little unboxing. This is my Etsy purchase. I think the last one. I'm waiting on custom shot glasses too, but that's for the wedding. It's called Happily Ever Etched. Oh my God, wait. This is the shot glasses. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, well this is gonna be a little difficult. Oh my word. So the other stuff must have got delivered in the mailbox today. There's 8 of them. It's gonna be a little hard to get them out, so just bear with me. So we're doing a really special thing at our ceremony. I'm not gonna tell you about it right now, but we need 8 shot glasses. Oh my God, these are perfect. It's like a white text. It's engraved, and they're little shot glasses. I love this. I'm gonna use these like after the wedding. I think we should take our ginger shots in them. Or Jared can take real shots, whatever. Could use them to measure shots, whatever, but it's like a nice little like keepsake from our wedding, and then it will serve its purpose. I should not be unwrapping these. What am I doing? Girlfriend, let's rewrap and put them in very gently. Okay, my dress for the engagement photos, and then little ribbon for balloons. I think this will be really handy to have for both events. Okay, we love that. I'm so excited. Okay. OMG. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are we kidding? Look at that. Okay, you saw it here first, folks. This is gonna be my first look for the cherry blossoms. Do we love? I think it'll really like have the cherry blossoms like pop out. Gorgeous. I'll link this down below as well. Lauren has the pink one. Great for Valentine's Day. You could probably still order it in time if you're seeing this vlog soon. Okay, so I got this Fanny pack for all of our Mariners games that we're going to. If you don't know, we got partial season tickets to the Seattle Mariners, which is just major. We're so excited. So we have about 20 games to go to. We probably obviously won't make it to all of them, but stadiums have a policy for bags. So I got this adorable fanny pack that I will use similar to the Everywhere belt bag. How cute. Like 2 different zipper portions. There's the bigger one where you can put like your phone, hand sanitizer, stuff like that. And then the smaller one. Wow, I love this so much. I obviously can adjust the strap, or you can wear it around your waist as well. Very cute. I think this is just gonna be great, like hands-free, enjoyable trip to the ballpark, and yeah, it's see-through, so they won't dock us for that. They dock you like quite excessively. Like my Everywhere bag was too big. So this is good. I ordered dishwasher cleaner from a Fresh. They're just septic safe tablets, and you just put it in, run it. We bought the one for the washer, the clothes washer already. So we'll run those probably tomorrow. I also got my balloon pumps. It's basically just like a pump to pump balloons, but you don't have to do it with your mouth. So I got 2. It's a 2-pack. And I'm very happy about that. So that's just gonna go in the batch bucket for now. And then we'll transfer it over to the rehearsal dinner bucket. That is all my items here. I'm so happy with all of this stuff. So that is my haul. I should have one more thing coming from Amazon, one more thing coming from Etsy, and then we should be good. We'll have our balloons and all of that good stuff. So love this, highly recommend. I will link all of this stuff down below if you have any miscellaneous reason for using it. Quite an interesting haul this week, huh? I ate lunch and I've been so productive. I am finalizing my Mile IQ. If you don't use this and you're a business owner, it is seriously life-changing. It's like $50 a year and it just runs in the background and it calculates every single place you drive, and then it's like Tinder and you swipe left if it's personal, swipe right if it's business, and it just classifies it for you. You click print me a report, it emails it to you, and you just send it off to your accountant. Hot tip for any of you business owners, but seriously has made my life so much easier. So I'm doing that. I'm also completing like the tax organizer that my accountant sends over. It's just like something, is my hair over the couch? LOL. It's just something she makes for all of her clients and needs back so she can file adequately. And then I went through and I also grabbed tons of like bank info for like medical expenses this year, like insurance, rent, and like electric bills, things like that, and just like corresponded like the date that's in like the bank account. And then for medical bills, I didn't know that like medical bills could be a write-off to some extent, so I'm gonna see what we can do with that. And then for those, I went through and like grabbed receipts for all of that just so I have it, like, knock on wood, in case I got audited. I hope not, but I'll have that in my files, so that makes me feel good. And then we heard back from the DJ, so we had a wonderful call, as you know, Monday, and I guess the contract is with the owner and he's going to send it over soon, but I think we got the DJ that we want, so that's great. And then I heard back from Cassie, our amazing designer. I'm so excited. So I'm going to show you now because the mood board is finalized. I love it so much. And yeah, she was totally like receptive to my feedback, which I'm so glad. I was very concerned I was offending her, but thankfully not. And she totally gets like my vibe and she thinks we're on the same page. So I'm very excited. So this was it originally. It was really like going for like a monochromatic vibe. So like blush and beige and kind of adding in more like rust tones and just like using the burgundy. That's like one of our core colors and just kind of like bringing it out instead of having like multiple different colors, which this work is stunning. Like for someone who wants this, I think it's beautiful. There's nothing like wrong with it, and I love her modern like design taste and like the wood materials and the leather that she's thinking about here. Like it's great, and I love like the fonts and the types of florals and everything. Beautiful. Just not really like my vision, and then what like color palette, I guess, like we've already marketed to people and stuff. So I gave her just a little bit of feedback, and this is our board now. So it has our 2 core colors, the burgundy and the forest green, and then the rest is going to come into play with the napkins, so kind of something like this, and then she'll use it as like an accent and stuff. And then we'll still do her beautiful candlesticks. She actually makes these herself with her own hands, so I love the wood and even like that more metal look, and then leather still, which I really love, like maybe even some leather like on the chairs. And then we're doing an arbor for our ceremony, and this is much more like a bouquet that I would want. Just a lot more like greenery focused, and there's like pops of white and pink and blush, but mainly it's like this green focus and lots of greenery. Also, she might make something like this, we'll have to see for the dessert, but I would love like a tiered display. I think it would be so pretty. And then I love the white gauze runner, like the ivory runner with like a green garland. I think that's going to be gorgeous too. So obviously like it's not literal that like she's making this exact piece or whatever. It's just like called a mood board or an inspo board. So it's just for like the color palette and talking about like the general design vibe. I am very, very obsessed though. I'm so excited. And she's currently working in the back end to pull quotes from florists, and then she'll start designing like the actual signage pieces that she thinks we could use, and like just her design proposal. And then she'll pull together like all of the quotes from all of like the rental vendor, the florist, everything like that. And then we can just kind of start to pare down from there. If like it's perfectly fit in our budget, we'll give her the green light. If we need to make some adjustments, which I expect we'll probably have to, we can go from there and make edits. But I'm just so excited everything's coming together, and I think with the DJ that's our last vendor, and we can just breathe a sigh of relief. Or actually my glam team, but that's in a couple months. And then I have to get insurance policies for both places. I can't remember what I've updated you guys on, but the next step for us, we bought the chafing like warming dishes for the rehearsal, and we need to make a rehearsal dinner playlist on Spotify. They have like a Bluetooth hookup. And I think that's like our only thing. And then once we go to Portland again, we're gonna go stop by. She wants to meet us and go over the layout in person for the dinner. And then menu tasting for the wedding dinner and tons of other stuff that's coming in just a month. So get excited for that. We have so much on the horizon. God, that cardio workout kicked my butt. My little hair isn't even like in place anymore. Felt like going back to PT. Really felt like it for a minute. Didn't almost black out though, so that's great. But I found this gal, Grow with Joe. Low impact beginners workout. Highly recommend. Put it on my TV, did my workout. I'm gonna take a little body shower now and then get to cooking dinner. All right, we're being health queens. We are dishing up our veggies that we made. Asparagus, red bell pepper, some of the leftover butternut squash, and then I'm a big sweet potato fan, as we know. Jared used his new little sauce thing, seasoning, and then I made a sauce for the meat. It's a lemon parsley. It's good for fish, but hopefully it works for the chicken too. My fish is cooking. Looking good. All right, I may have put too much sauce in there, but I am thoroughly excited for this. I'm so hungry. I've worked up such an appetite. That workout was so hard, but I'm very excited for this. Good morning, happy Saturday. We are doing our mini clean this morning. Jared is unloading the dishes. We're gonna try the little packs. This is the Fresh washing machine cleaner, so I'm gonna try to do this. So we're just gonna put it in there. So ours is a top loading one. I'm gonna go through and grab just the clothes that are in here first. So our washer is a Whirlpool, and it has the Clean with a Fresh setting. So I just set it to hot water, Clean with a Fresh, and it is working. All right, put my new hair catcher in here. I don't even want to speak about what came out of this drain. Just heads up, you probably should be doing it. Even if you're using Drano and you're thinking that it's working, it's probably not. So just try to like unscrew this from like your piping and clean it out. Be sure you have like a towel or something down here though, because when you take out like the drain stopper, it will like drain out. Didn't know that. This is like adulting things. We're learning. We're doing this. Jared is cleaning his now. And then the dryer should be done soon, I hope, or the washers. And then we're gonna head out, have a little adventure into like the Tacoma area. We're going to Chambers Bay again, the little park. We love to walk around. It's like a golf course. And then get some Whole Foods for lunch. He also needs to run by the bank really quick before they close. And I need to get a prescription. So, things to do.
I rate it 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. The real ones will know what we're doing. For me.
God bless and have a good day.
For me.
For me.
For me. Oh my god, it's so good. I have not had like an intentionally unhealthy thing for a meal. I've had a couple bites of crumble, but that's about it. Alright, we are back home. I just did my reading for the day. We made some veggies. I'm so sad. My sweet potato was going bad. I swear I thought I had two. My salmon's already done from last night, so I'm going to heat this up now. I'm going to get this kale going. Kale is going to be our other friend here. So we're going to get this going. Just cooked up the rice that I heated up. So yummy. This is mine with some salmon, onion, red bell pepper, kale, asparagus, and some rice. And then the sweet potato is really good with this. I'm just gonna say that much. So definitely get like a sweet potato or something cute if you're gonna use the sauce, but I am a big fan.
Catherine and I have been chatting for several hours now. I baked the cookies, as you saw. And then Catherine's like, I'm going to download my fitness pal. And we have decided we're going on a healthy skinny legend journey. I'll still be a mid-sized fashion blogger. Don't even worry about it. But
I may go further into the depths of mid-size than I was, so
it's going to be a fun journey, as Catherine and I
I'm
say.
so excited. Good morning. I have calluses. I'm sore everywhere. This week is really kicking my ass, but I'm happy for it. We're making breakfast. We went to Starbucks and got a little treat. I got my kale mushroom egg bites. They're still a little warm. And then a regular Grandis latte. Ariana Grande's. And then I am making 2 of the Annie's home-style waffles. They look so good, just in the freezer section. So I'm gonna pop 2 of these into the toaster oven, put on some fruit, some honey Greek yogurt, and some maple syrup. You guys, it's Super Bowl. Happy Super Bowl Sunday.
I know. Watching it at a bar.
Yeah, he's going with his friend Matt to go watch the game, and then I'm gonna go to my parents' house.
That is, the bar is not.
Yeah, if the bar is not packed. I feel like it probably will be.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But if not, they'll come here. Things are a bit tidy. Also, I am using my Fitness Pal. As you saw, Lauren and I restarted it last night. I used that back when I was seeing my nutritionist, like 2014. And I found it really helpful. Just in terms of like health-wise, like regardless of like losing weight or anything, or like toning up, like I said earlier, it's really important that like I'm not eating too many carbs. Like from like a diabetes standpoint, like I've never had diabetes and I'm trying not to. So for me personally, like my doctor would personally advise to stay on a low carb diet. So that's what we're doing as part of this challenge. Yum. Alright friends, I have returned home from my parents' house. They gave us some lovely gifts. My mom went to Mexico over the past couple weeks with her friends, and she came home with tons of gifts and the most beautiful like banner. I'm going to butcher the name if I try to say what the actual authentic name is, but it's a beautiful designed banner. It's like paper cutouts. It's a custom there, and we're gonna hang it up for our rehearsal dinner. It's gonna be so beautiful, so stay tuned for that.
But such a good week. I feel so productive. I feel healthy. I feel ready to tackle the next week. So come along. It shall be another fun-filled, crazy-filled week, I am sure. Stay tuned for another vlog, and I will see you next Monday. Bye.